everybody, it's Peggy, and I am here to share with you some cards that I made for a special challenge with Paige, who is Stmpgrl here, and we decided to make some Christmas cards using some Trimcraft paper. And so these are the cards that I made for it. And this first one is the top fold A2 size. And Paige had recently sent me some of these bottle caps, and so this needed a little something else on it, so I put the bottle cap. But there's a snowflake that I put on the inside there. I backed it with a piece of cardstock and then stuck the snowflake in and then covered it with glossy accents. And then it's one of the thin bottle caps, so it fits on there quite nicely. I colored that up using the watercolor pencils, and that's the Trimcraft paper on the frame here that I've made a frame out of and embossed. And then of course got the snowflake die cut down there, and then they got the clear I don't know what they're called, little enamels, I guess. So anyway, and then on the inside, the little sentiment, another piece of the paper that came out of the center there, so I put it on the inside, and then another snowflake to go with the outside. That's my first one. And then this one I made into a gatefold. It just opens up like that. Really pretty paper. Stamp that and put glossy accents over it. I don't know whether that's going to show that it is or not, but it feels fun to play with on your fingers over it. Got some pine boughs in behind here. So that's number 2. And that's another A2, as this is an A2 as well. And it's a landscape and hinged on the side. And that's some of the linen paper that's in the pack. And then that's a fairly new stamp that I got not too long ago that I absolutely had to have, so I colored that up using my zig markers on that. And then on the inside, just another piece of the paper and the sentiment. And this is a 5.5 by 5.5. I don't make them 6 by 6 because the envelopes that I have are 6 by 6, and you can't get a 6 by 6 and a size card into the envelope. So I cut them down to 5.5 by 5.5. So I'm just trying to remember what I colored that with. I colored that with the Distress inks. Didn't need that much to color in, so that's what I used. And then just some of the paper there, and then some corner pieces with the little rhinestone. And then I've embossed the inside there with a die. Well, actually 3 dies, just to give it some depth and some interest to it, so it's just not a flat picture in there. And then those are pieces that I cut out of the front here that I put on the inside. So that's number 4, and then we got number 5, cute penguins. And and I believe those are been colored with the zig markers as well. And of course I had to put a little bit of glossy accents on there, because gotta have some sparkle and shine, just where the snow is on the top and the bottom. And then just a couple of strips of washi tape, and this again is a 5.5 by 5.5, and then we've got the fancy circle die and just a plain circle. And then on the inside just says Merry Christmas. Looking at it from the side here, it almost looked like that was upside down. I was not going to be happy if it was upside down, but no, it's okay. So those are my cards for this month. I'll leave a link in the description box below so you can go over and see Paige's cards that she's made. So, and I hope you'll check out the other Christmas cards that we've got out for this month as well. Okie dokie. Alrighty, we'll talk to you all later. Take care. Bye.